Hey everybody, welcome back to Cut Tarot. My name is Crystal. If you have not met me before, I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, intuitive tarot reader. I have visions as well as audio. I do zodiac signs. I do question and answer a few days a week. I also do personal slash private readings and spells. I do cutting of the soul ties, love spells, financial spells, health spells, cleansing of your chakras. You name it, I pretty much do it. So please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to alert you when I go live or post a video. If you have any questions, my email information is usually in the chat. If you see this at a different time, my email information is in my description area on my channel page. So tonight we are doing question and answer. Hi, Michelle. How's it going? All right, I'm going to go ahead and post the prices. And yeah, I will. I wish I could pin both. So, Shell, only if like people come in a lot, then just randomly keep posting that, but not if it's just us, if that makes sense. Like only if it gets busy and it's no longer being seen. So I'll just say it right now. Everyone, please book your personal 1 hour reading of my birthday slash Leo's in general's birthday season. I am doing a discount for only $77.77, which is a really, really good deal. Just email me. The email is below. You can always comment on one of my videos, but I'm not, sure that I'll get alerted for that. So you really should just email me in your, I don't know what it's called, in the email attention wanting to book a reading. And I will get back to you shortly. I wanted to leave it because I'm getting in the back. Go for it, honey. Thank you. I also have it, so if I need to repost it, I will. I'm going to go ahead and post the prices for tonight. I already have one person who paid, so that person will be first. I do take people as they pay. So whoever pays, um, that's the line. We will start making a line. If there's multiple people, thank you, Shell. All right, love you too. Have a good bath, relax, and have a good evening. I'm sure we will touch base in a little bit, a little later on. I appreciate you. Love you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post the prices for tonight. So give me just a second. All right. Why do all of these say live? I'm like looking at my channel right now and everything says live. Why? Am I in the live section? Okay. Okay. That was just a weird thing. All right, so I will explain my prices. For anybody new coming in, a pendulum question would obviously be a yes or no pendulum. It's only $5. Regular questions that are yes or no are $10 because they come with 5 cards with a little bit of detail and the pendulum. The in-depth questions are like a regular question, and then your extended is where you want to get a little tiny mini reading for $30. We have Zelle, we have Venmo. If you do not have those, if you only have PayPal or you only have Cash App, let me know and I will post those for you. All right. So, Leo season just started. My birthday is on Monday. All right, so while we wait for people to come in, let's do something. Let's see. Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, what do you guide me to do until Wendy Dawn comes in? And anybody else, what do you guide me to do? All right, so this one, I'm just going to pull, I'm going to do a reading. I'm not going to specify anyone. Maybe this will resonate for someone who either comes on as I'm live or watches this at a different time. This is just going to be a random short reading. It'll be for somebody. And like I say, take what resonates, throw out the rest. If it does not align with you, then it's just not for you. All right. So I don't even know what we're going to get here. Let's see. I'm kind of just going with the flow. Jeremiah and Samantha, show us what you want us to see. Let's do a reading. Let's figure out if it's going to be geared towards love, career, health, timeline, relationships, past relationships, new relationships, future. Let's see what we get. Woo! There's a lot of cards coming out. Damn, somebody got deep. Somebody got betrayed. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that. Somebody got betrayed. Okay. Like they felt like someone was coming in. This person that you're dealing with is a narcissist. Thank God something happened that went south because this person was a wolf in, what do they call it? A wolf in sheep's clothing. This person you really thought liked you romantically. So this is love. This is somebody that maybe you started to date, started to like, started to communicate with, and then it's like, boom, the Tower and the Five of Swords. So it went from feeling like somebody was really interested in you, somebody was paying attention to you, somebody was pursuing you romantically, and then I think that this is somebody that you didn't know very well because it feels like you didn't know this person very well, and that very quickly, I would say within a month, you figured out that this person had been lying to you. They may have been in a situation or a relationship already and lying to you about it. This is definitely deceit at its finest. The tower is that this person, you caught them in the act, you caught them in the lie, you did your research. I think that everybody, okay, this is gonna sound funny, but I thought about this earlier because I'm like kind of like I haven't dated in 6 years. I kind of am ready to. I kind of want to just get my toes wet by going online and just conversating with people. But then at the same time, I really don't want to do it because I felt like it was nothing good the last few times in my life that I did it. This person you really could have met online and like they are not who they said they were. And oh, so the funny thing is like I used to if I didn't know you and we don't have anybody in common, I think that that's dangerous. Like I think it is. So I would always ask, send me a picture of your driver's license. I want to know that your name is correct. I want to know your birth date. I want to know your address and I want to look you up. Period, point blank. I think that that's like just a normal safety hazard to do with dating. In at least 6 years ago, I'm sure it's even worse now. So it does show that you ended up uh, kind of calling this person out and ending the situation. There is no contact anymore. It feels good though. It feels like it empowered you. It feels like you were like, I'm glad I listened. I've been through therapy. I've been working on myself and I listened to my inner wisdom. And when I saw the red flags, I did not say like, "Oh, I like him so much or like her so much that I am going to like let this one slide." From now on, it's like if I see one red flag, I'm done. It's call it a day. Go find somebody else to manipulate because it's not going to be me. So this person's very strong, the person I'm talking to. This is a good reading, man. I wish this was for somebody specific. So if anybody sees this, comment down below and say this resonated for me because it feels so real. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh. My roommate just dropped a whole bunch of glass. Wow. Okay. All right, let's move on. Is there anything else for this spirit? Anything else? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, this person was definitely not for you. The devil energy, the moon, this is like you were being hidden. I think this person was in a relationship, if not married, and trying to act like they were completely single. And yeah, the word is bamboozled. They thought they got away with it. They thought they got away with it. Give me 1 minute. Something crashed. I will be right back. Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. It's not glass? Or is it glass? Oh, okay. It's okay. It happens.
So used to my mom yelling at me.
No, of course not. Not good. Oh, never. Good thing you have shoes on.
I just put them on.
Oh, okay, good. Good. That's okay. I think you're good as far as my room. I'm online, otherwise that would help you. Okay. Darn it. Darn it. They're your little cute thing. I know, you can't have it mixed with it. Darn it. I was like, oh my god. It's okay. No, I'm online. I'm working online. Pee real quick. Oh, don't bleed. Don't cut yourself. Okay. Hey, Wendy Dawn. Yay! Okay. Make sure this thing don't fall. All right. I don't know who that reading was for, but it had to be specific to somebody. I did a reading, like a little quick reading. Hi, Wendy Dawn. Pooja, Matish. I don't understand Matish's question. And the other one either. It feels like there's half English, half something else. But please refer to the pinned message that shows you how to send in for questions. Let me go ahead and put it in one more time. Okay. And then Wendy Dawn will start yours. Hi, Shell. Thank you so much for posting. I love the text you wrote first, Michelle. Okay, hold on. I sent it to myself. No, I didn't. I keep thinking I sent that one to myself, but it's in my text. All right, here we go. Perfect. There you go. Those are the prices. Whoever sends in your question, your payment first, we establish a line. All right. So Wendy Dawn paid first, so she will be first. All right. But if you go to the very beginning of this video, I did do just a spontaneous quick reading, 5-card reading, and I just asked my spirit guides, Jeremiah and Samantha, to speak to somebody. It felt very specific to somebody, and some kind of a new relationship. But whoever it is, it's not a good thing. So if you're dealing with something happy, don't go and watch it. It just is like validation and confirmation for somebody that they are not willing to settle anymore, and that it was actually a really good reading. I was like, I wish this was somebody question, because it was that good of a reading. All right. So, Wendy Dawn, we are going to, I already saged, I already prayed. So we are ready to go. So can I read your question out loud or no? Let me go and read the other part you wrote me. Oh my God, that is legit my perfect date. My perfect first date. You just described it. Oh, I love it. Okay. Literally, I was like, I see dinner no matter what. I see dinner. That's kind of obvious, though, But I just wanted to know, instead of like starting your reading and being like spending 5 full minutes on like what I think it's going to be, if you already know, it's better to tell me so that I can focus on things that we don't know. Okay. So I think that's great. But that's like literally, he put thought into it. Yes, that's like a full on date. So you said you're going to hang out for a little bit at his house? Maybe like have a drink or something. I don't know if you drink or not. Go eat dinner. Oh, eat dinner and drink. Sorry. Maybe have like one drink before you go. I don't know. I'm just reading I haven't started your reading. Okay. and gamble. That is like legit. I'm not a big drinker, but like give me a margarita, I'd be down. That's me too. Like I couldn't tell you the last time. I literally was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I've never drank since I've been in this house. I never drank when I was at the motel. I never drank when I was living in that house renting a place. So right there is 6.5 years. And I'm like, I know when it was. I I know that I had a couple margaritas in like 2017. That's a long time ago. But yeah, one and done is basically what I would do. Okay, so your question is about your date tomorrow specifically. Will we hit it off and make a good connection on a one-on-one basis, not just a work basis? So you guys have known each other for years, worked together. He's not just some guy that like you thought was cute, but you were too like scared to like try to get with, right? Okay. I haven't drank since I got diagnosed with diabetes. Oh, I have diabetes too, girl. Work crush. Do you have a picture of him? I don't drink because I take a lot of medications. So, like, and I just don't like the taste. I don't like getting drunk, and I don't like spinning, and I don't like waking up with a hangover, and I don't like having headaches. So, it's just not for me. But, like, once in a great while, a margarita at Chili's. You don't have any pics of him. Okay. Is he like your typical type? All right, we're going to start. So let's get ready. I also have the Romance Angels Oracle cards. He's not your typical type. Okay. Okay. So at the end, we're going to do. I waited so many years to get this deck, and I got it several months ago, and I'm now going to be using it. I also have this, which if I bring it up really close, it's kind of cool. It has the months, it has the days, it has yes, no, check again, possibly. It's literally like a magic 8 ball, but in cardboard. Okay. And then, of course, I have my pendulum. All right. So I want to start to get a read on him. So we're going to start the time, the clock. All right. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in for this reading for Wendy Dawn. This is going to be an extended plus reading. I just made that up, but do you know what sign he is? But we're going to start with Wendy Dawn has a date tomorrow with Sal. Oh, Virgo. Okay. She has a date tomorrow with Sal. We have done readings about him in the past. She wants to know specifically, will they hit it off and make a good connection on a one-on-one basis, not just a work basis one. All right, let's start the timer. And let's just start pulling energy. Sal, please come forward. Please come forward. I just want to feel your energy. Please come forward. Your higher self. I want to tap into your mind. And then I'm going to try to go down to your throat chakra. If you are an open book, if you are not, person, then I should be able to easily get through your throat chakra to your heart chakra. If you are guarded, it will take me a little bit to get through. So let's see. He's been celibate since November of last year, he told me. I love it. I love it. You know what I love about that? Because I've been celibate for so long. Like, you're, especially a man, you're not going to just give it to any random person. So to me, if something happens, it means he really likes you. Like, that is a given, right? So first, I'm just going to pull some cards to get to know Sal. Let's just pull a few cards, maybe 3, 4, 5 cards. Show me who Sal is, Spirit. Show me who Sal is. Show me who Sal is, and then we're going to move straight into the date that he has planned. I'm getting, in the pre-shuffle, I've already seen the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. So that's good in the pre-shuffle. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups. But until they actually fly out, come out in any way, then that will be the actual reading. All right, give me 3 cards to describe yourself, Sal. Lovable, kind, cuddly, sweet, funny, safe, safe, safe. I love this. Oh my God. So I'm loving this. Okay. So this is him describing himself, okay, to me. As like, I'm kind of treating it like the first time I've ever read him. Even though I know I have in the past, it feels like this isn't just somebody you're hooking up with. This is somebody he is. Okay, you know what? That was going to be my first adjective, but I felt all those other things at the same time. So they all came out. Yes, definitely a sense of humor. Definitely somebody who's not too serious. Somebody who likes to have fun, who is a little sarcastic but not dry humor. Yeah, I'm really easily reading him, which is great. That shows me he's not going to get stuck. But I haven't checked yet, but here's his first four. Here's his card: the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Guess what he's doing? He's like, you already read me, like right there. Hi, Mara. You already read me, like boom, like you get, a little bit of my energy, but he's like, no, straight to her answer or her question. All right. He says that he's been wanting to ask you out on a date for a long time. Hi, friend. The Go to the pin message and send in for your question, Mara. These are paid readings. All right. So he's like, I kind of like it. He's like, he goes, you got my vibe. Like, that was enough characteristics. And I just want to go straight into what Wendy Dawn is asking. All right. So I'm like, cool. I'm going to do what you want me to do. It's okay. So with this, okay, I think so. He thought I was dating someone else. It's what he told me recently. Nice. Hey, anybody who wants to get in line for questions, they are pinned at the top on how to go ahead and put in for your questions. Thanks, guys. All right. So he's been having a little crush on you for a while. But he needed this time. He became celibate because he wanted to focus on what are the attributes I'm looking for. I am at that age where I am no longer just trying to get, you know what. right? I want something genuine. I want something long lasting. And so, I mean, he's already got feelings for you. First of all, to be able to, for him to make this date, and it's not just like, hey, come to my place, let's have drinks. You've dealt with enough of those type of guys, and he honestly might have been that kind of guy in the past. But as of right now, he is looking for love. He's looking for a genuine relationship, but a friendship to start. And he feels like you guys have already done that part. Like you guys are friends. You guys do know each other for a very long time. You guys have worked together. You guys get each other. And I think that he goes, he's saying the word like tail. Like me chasing tail is like not fun anymore. I sure have dealt with enough of those. Don't want to deal with that any longer. Exactly. I can answer any of your questions. Just go ahead and send in for them. All right. So the Ace of Pentacles, that was him asking you out on a date. All right. This is a legit date. This is definitely not a hookup. This is not a Netflix and chill. I love that you allowed me to know that he's been celibate and that he let you know that because, he might take his time with you. If you're really the one that he is is focused on, especially after tomorrow, because it's going to take tomorrow's going to be, you're both gonna either be like, this isn't gonna happen, or this, like, we really like each other. So let's see what the future brings. Let's look into tomorrow. But the Ace of Pentacles is him asking you out on a date, giving you his time, giving you his company, um, vice versa, and also um, Pentacles are like time and effort, putting that effort into the date because of that Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. Like, he is 53. He is finally done with like the shenanigans. He wants to be with somebody long term. So let's see. How will tomorrow go? How will the date between Wendy Dawn and Sal go tomorrow? Specifically, will they get along one-on-one? Let me just make sure. Will we hit it off and make a good connection? All right. Will they hit it off? Ooh, I have the chills. He did tell me if we hit it off that he would want a relationship. I love this. Because the words that they're giving me, I have chills everywhere, is intentionality. He is moving with intention towards you. You are not boring. Wendy Dawn, do you know how happy I get to have you in here, to talk to you, to chat with you? You are not too boring for him. But I do want you to come out of your shell a little bit. But a Virgo will definitely get you to do that. All right? You're a Sag. A Sag is flirtatious. A Sag is fun. Just smile and be pretty. That's it. Like, let him work for it. You know what I mean? Like, literally. All right, let's just see where things are gonna go tomorrow. How is the one-on-one date gonna go tomorrow? Time's a ticking, so I need to get some sad Aquarius sun. Okay, well, an Aquarius, like a Leo, we love the limelight. We're like super outgoing. Aquarius is like, my son is an Aquarius. My other son's a Virgo. So my Aquarius son is like a little less, like, he doesn't need the validation as much as, like, I don't know. Virgos are difficult, but ooh, see, he really has the intentionality to come towards you, pursue you, in a romantic way. Okay. He feels that he did himself a justice by making the decision to take a time out from hooking up with people. All right. Yep. Look at this. Look what comes next. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, which is like a hookup. The Seven of Wands is not doing that action. Okay. So it's not doing the action. It's like it's that is equal to celibacy. Taking time to really devote himself to be like, this is what I'm looking for. This is person, and this is who's on my mind. And you have been on his mind, okay? On and off for years. See, he's bringing up, look at this, all right? Talk about an Aquarius. Here you are. The other card is the King of Pentacles. So coming in as a King of Pentacles is that he wants to come in and give you stability. He wants to say like, yeah, we work together, but that's not all we are. He's been very specific. All right. And that star is somebody that like he knows that you have the potential of being the one for him. And I think that he easily expresses his emotions. And I don't think he was always like that. I think that with age and with like realizing that, like, yeah, you could have a different girl every week, it's not where he's at in life anymore. And so it really shows like a spotlight on you, and that he's like always had this crush on you. He always felt it was like uh mirrored by you. So let's see tomorrow. Yeah, I knew it would come out. The Two of Cups. So tomorrow, you guys are truly, 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 truly like two good people. He expresses emotions. Okay, that's what I feel. That's why he's like, you're gonna have no problem going past my throat chakra to my heart, because I've already expressed these emotions. I've opened. I know what I want, and I am seeking what I want. I'm willing to, and please, 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 he's saying, please don't offer to pay for anything tomorrow. Allow him to be the man. Allow him on your first real date to just do these things for you. And I know that when we are in our masculine, because we're alone, right? We don't have a boyfriend or a husband. We're in our masculine. We do everything ourselves. He wants you to be able to lean on him, not financially, but this is a way that he can express how he feels about you. He wants to be the man tomorrow. I know. I was about to say I could feel it from your energy that you would have tried. He he honestly would find it insulting, and you wouldn't know. He would honestly like he's literally maybe making me say this because he feels like you're that kind of person who is gonna offer like to pay your way, but he's like, let her know that that's like an insult to me. Like, I'm planning a date. I asked her on it, which means I want to pay for it. Period. In the future, she could pay for ice cream. Like, let me do the guy things. Let me be the guy. Let me help you around the house. Let me be the one you call when you have a flat tire. This guy is okay. So we did the 15 minutes, but you paid 40, so we could go the full 20 minutes, which I'm calling an extended plus. Um, because the 30-minute every 5 minutes is $10. So we're gonna keep going because I don't feel we've even gotten to the good part yet. He knows how independent I am. So when we're independent, we are in masculine mode, not feminine mode. And tomorrow is an opportunity for you to feel like this person. I call it the 3 P's. These are the 3. I wrote it down the other day. What are my 3 top things? Of course, love my children, love me, all of that. But what am I looking for? The 3 P's. A protector, somebody who's going to make me get out of my independence, get out of my masculine energy and feel safe with them and be in my feminine to feel more like a woman. Number 2, provider. It doesn't mean I'm not going to, pay some of the bills or whatever, but I want somebody who wants to be a provider. And number 3 is a professor. He professes his emotions, his love for me. He speaks it. And this is actually all from Steve Harvey. And I never looked back. Those 3 P's. And my dad, I love you, rest in peace. He always said those 3 same things. Okay. So I do feel that this is one of your soulmates and that tomorrow is like your first true, not test, but it's your opportunity to see each other in that way and have the space to do it. Because at work, you can only do so much. On text, you can only do so much. It really takes him planning a real date, which is what this is, a real date. But I do find it funny. I haven't started the time because I'm going to give you extra time. So let's see what else. Show us exactly. Yes. Show me exactly the bond, like one-on-one together. Show me, spirit, what is going to be their bond? Like, how are they going to get along one-on-one outside of work, just the 2 of them? Okay, I think this is you. I think you're a little guarded and a little scared because this is, you're used to guys that want you, but want you in not the way you want to be received anymore. Does that make sense? You were open to like dating around, right? And now I feel like you're kind of ready to settle down. It's like starting to get on your heart a little bit more that like you're finally ready to just like, and you're also ready to allow somebody to come in and do things for you. Backing out because it is scary, right? Because like this is a real date, so it is scary. And if you do, you deal with anxiety like I do? In the back of your head, like I'm the same way. In the back of my head, no matter how much I really wanted to go, I would give myself 100 different excuses for why I have to back out. And I think that you and I are alike in that way. Okay, so I think our anxiety is it affects our common sense. It affects what we truly want because we're scared to like be vulnerable. Very like you work 24/7. You pay your own bills. Like we do that. We haven't had a man in so many years like have that place or that role. So I definitely feel this is you. But what you're needing to see tomorrow is if you find comfort in him. Okay? I need you to be very aware, self-aware. I want you to read your own body language. I want you to, before you see him, wiggle it all out because we're going to be tense, right? Like anxiety, tense, a little nervous, um, ready to run, Dixie Chicks. That is the song, Ready to Run. Um, but this guy's worth it, and I think that if you could concentrate on accomplishing this one thing, yeah, wiggle it out, get all that energy out, okay? Because you're almost scared. Look at this. This is your energy. Um, you feel like you don't know how it's gonna go. What if it doesn't end up great? What if I can't think of things to ask him? What if I just like you said earlier? What if I'm too boring? You know what I mean? Like don't allow that. Like you need to be like, I am a motherfucking queen, and this guy can be my king, and I've been living my life my way, and it's hard to even think of having somebody with you for 24 hours a day. It is mind blowing when I think about it. I'm like, could I really do that? Like, I always make jokes that are kind of real where I'm like, I need my own bedroom. If I end up being with somebody, I want my own bedroom because I like to be alone. And then we can like get together. But in reality, like when you're madly in love, you don't want to be anywhere but with them. Like, and that is the reality. It's just our anxiety that is, see, it's showing that like you're questioning things um and you're yeah, I could see you being like, oh, some, yes, is it a she shed? Time's up. Do you want to go further? Do you want to pay a little bit more and go longer? That's what I usually do for everybody. They pay for a question, and if they want more time, they just send $10 more. All right, let's just do more because I feel like it's good, but like I don't feel like I finished the reading, if that makes sense. So 5 minutes is $10, 10 minutes is 20. I'll do it for 15. I think 10 minutes I could get it done. I'll do it for 15. If you say okay, I will start pulling cards. And we'll do a full 10 minutes. You can send it after, okay? Hey, Wendy Dawn, really quick, are you able to repost my... Never mind, I think I could do it real quick. Okay, let me just repost this. Thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I love you. That just made me feel really good that I could pay one of my bills. Now I need one more. But we're all good. Okay, let's see. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm just going to repost the prices and then get back to your reading. There we go. For anybody watching, get in line. Get in line. Get your question in. Okay, so we'll start the clock for 10 minutes. I'm not going to start it yet. I'm not going to start it until we know exactly what we want to pinpoint. So it feels like we got all of this info and we need to get to the nitty gritty. Okay. So I might close my eyes. I kind of want to have spirit show me a vision of like you with him. All right. First, before I start the clock, I'm going to ask spirit, will Windy Dawn and Sal, specifically, she wants to know, will they get along in a romantic manner where they start dating and tomorrow's their first date? Like, will they do good? Will they have a good connection? A one-on-one date night that he planned. So that's a yes. So now I'm just gonna give you a little bit extra time. I'm gonna start it now, and then I'll just give you a little bit extra time. All right. Specifically, so I'm gonna close my eyes. Show me, instead of asking Sal now, so Sal, just kind of stay right here. Wendy Dawn's energy, stay right here, and let me see into tomorrow. Okay, so I might be talking with my eyes closed because I want to see it and say it as I see it. So I definitely see that you're gonna be a little nervous when you arrive to his house. Okay, um I think that you guys will just chat. I see you guys at, the couch or the table or whatever. Not for very long. Um, and then, okay, you ready? We have dinner reservations at, let's go. And so the first thing I saw was you guys holding a hand, you guys holding hands, and it being like, when you hold his hand, I want you to allow yourself to feel deserving of it and to feel. I want you to think about this tomorrow. Because as he goes to hold your hand, I want you to feel what it felt like. And I want you to go home and I want you to write 3 adjectives for the way it made you feel as a woman on a date with a guy that you've been knowing for 8 years at work, having a crush on, and like you're finally in the 3D on a date alone together. This is not a group thing, this is not a work thing. And I want you to write down 3 adjectives. And one, like, what you really need to be looking out for is, does it make you feel safe, comforted, cared about, and excited? Okay. Yes. They're saying that it's almost more of a connection than like even kissing, right? Like starting with just that first, he's going to lean in for your hand. So, what I need you to do is, oh, good. I'm excited. I'm glad we did this reading. When you're at dinner, I want you to make sure not to have your hands on your lap. I need you to put your hand on the table at some point, okay? I do feel he's going to be asking you questions. You're going to be asking him. You're going to be like kind of going back and forth. I do feel that he's going to have to kind of get it out of you. You're going to be a little shy. But give him access to that hand, because if your hands are below the table, he doesn't have access to it. I mean, he could be like this, but then if you don't do it, it's like a little cringy. So if you it's not the whole time I want you to put your hand on the table, but at certain points, lean in. Everything's about body language, the light in your eye, the smile, the laugh. That's what he's staring at. Okay. So I want you to feel, I'm beautiful in this moment. He's looking in my eyes that are not just friends and not just hookup. You're gonna feel very valued. Yes. I was gonna say, go back and take notes and re-listen to this part. So after that, that's gonna make you like the nerves start to go away. Then it shows, you guys get done at the restaurant, and he is saying it right now. He just showed me again the okay. I was a waitress for 7 years. Most waitresses know if it's a man and a woman, when you go to give the bill, you put the bill right next to the man. Always. If they don't, I need you to just sit there and allow him to take it, allow him to put his card in there, shut it, and he's going to go right back looking at you. Okay? I need you to like hold back from being like, because even in the past, I used to be. Now, you're reading my mind because you literally are reading my mind. Because I was about to say, back in the day, what I would do is I would not reach for my purse for the bill, but I would offer to give the tip, but they always said no. So I learned as being a coach, a relationship coach, this is your first date. For the first date, I want you to hold back on that too. Yes. I knew you were going to say that because it's the same way I've dealt with that. Like, let me just get the smaller portion, right? But it's your first date. Let him do it all. And on the next one, offer the tip. Offer to pay it. And if he says no, then say, are you sure? Aw, thank you. And that's it. That's all you have to say. Aw, thank you. And then you guys go. Then you guys are heading. Okay, now they show me in a car. Is he driving? Is he picking, like, are you driving to his house and then you guys driving in his car or your car? He is. Okay, that's what I saw. So does he have a car? What kind of vehicle is this? Is a car, not a truck? I don't know. I'm only seeing the inside. You're driving to his house and we're taking his truck. Okay, so he has a truck because I can only see on the inside. So I'm like, is it a car or is it a truck? So it's a truck. He has both. That's hilarious. Maybe that's why I couldn't figure out and they're only showing me the inside. So, of course, now he's in the leader space. Let him be the leader the whole time. Let him be the leader. Um, he's going to be driving. At this point, you guys already held hands at the restaurant. As you guys leave the restaurant, he's going to have his hand on your back, kind of like, leading, and then he's going to open the door. You're going to go out. He's going to open the door to the truck, let you in. You guys are then going to head off to, I'm just assuming you're going to do what you said, which was gambling. Once you go gambling, it's like now we're at a whole new level, right? Now we could be a little bit more free and closer, right? This is when like, okay, get that one drink in you, all right? Oh, you're gonna go from dinner, then drinks, then gambling. However it happens, get that one drink in you. Loosen up, and I see that then like there's gonna be the romance is gonna start, right? It's like steps. But by the time you're gambling, you guys are having so much fun. It and now for the gambling, okay, dinner and drinks or dinner and then drinks somewhere else. The gambling, that's when I would like pull out my purse as I'm also going to meet a friend or two. Where? gambling, drink somewhere else. That's what I thought. So get your drink in you. That's going to get you guys even more closer. The connection is going to build. You're going to be sitting, probably at a bar stool close to each other. I want you to focus on your body language. Move those legs towards him. Engage. Push forward. If he's asking a question, lean in. If he leans in, you lean in. Mirror the energy he's going to give you, okay? And I see gambling is fun. The only time I would it's not to test him, but I feel like gambling can be expensive, right? So he's already paying for dinner, he's paying for the drinks, he's driving, he's paying for the gas. I think that he will offer to give you money, but time's up. But I want to finish this. He said he would be introducing me to his friends. So I'm thinking it's his regular bar for drinks. Okay, so he already offered to give you money for gambling? Yes! Then don't do what I was going to say. Wendy Dawn, why didn't you mention that at the fucking beginning? This whole time I'm like, don't you dare do this. Don't do this. Don't do that. He offered to pay for everything, and you didn't even let me know that. Oh, well, I'm supposed to be psychic, and I am. And I saw that was something he wants to do. Oh, okay, you just remembered. So, literally, it would be an insult for you to be like, no, I got it. It's like, just keep remembering Crystal said to stay out of my masculine and in my feminine. Be sweet, be soft, be gentle. Yes. And because if he didn't offer to pay for the gambling, all I was going to say is I would have tested it by going to a table or a machine and unzipping slowly my purse to make him see that maybe I'm reaching in, of course, reaching in to potentially grab money from my wallet so that I could see if he's like, no, 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 put your money away. Your money is no good here. And that's kind of where I would see he would do it if you had done that. But knowing that he offered to pay for everything, respect that and take that. You deserve it. You're a queen. This is date number 1. All right. I feel like, so that was the end of it, but I do want to just ask in the end of what is I mean, you can always come in a week and ask okay, where is this going, right? But yes, that is the correct. I couldn't have used a better word. Let him lead. And it's hard for us. You really have to change the settings in our mind because we are just so ingrained in doing it alone that it really feels foreign. You know what I mean? It feels foreign. It feels weird. But it will feel really good. Remember the 3 P's. Professes his love. Introducing you to his friends shows that you mean something. You're also the Saturday night date, which means even if he was, which I don't feel any other energy around him, even if he was trying to be a player, you're getting Saturday night. In a man's mind and a woman's mind, that means you're the main chick, right? You're the main person that guy is thinking about. But I do want to say I don't feel any other energy around him. And I think that before you go on this date tomorrow, that I'm glad that you told me that you decided against the other guy. I want you to fully, if you haven't, I just want you to say, to God or whoever you believe in, um, that I have chosen to not explore a relationship or anything with the other option. I know you already made that decision, but just say it out loud. And that right now you're intentional with seeing where this may lead with Sal. And I feel that Sal does not have anybody else that he is um, in with. Okay. So I just want to pull like 3 last cards to see what your connection, like, if it's as good as what I mean, okay, yes, just friends. Yes, just friends. Okay. Oh, and then you're going back to his. Now, if so, remember earlier I said that I saw this in the pre-shuffle? We do have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands could be that you guys are intimate, but it also can be a brand new passionate beginning with somebody. And also, it could be that it happens tomorrow or within 0 to 30 days. So I kind of wouldn't give it to him tomorrow. I would be like, I'm really, honestly, I don't, if you haven't said it yet, I would say something about like, I'm very intrigued that you're celibate and that you've been celibate because your intentions are to, to fully like figure out what you want. And I want you to fully like, I want you to only like be with me if I'm the person you like see yourself with, because I don't want you to break your celibacy like if you don't see that with me. So like I think he's gonna want to get down tomorrow, but I kind of feel like you should like say I respect the fact that you're celibate since November so much, and I just want you to make the right decision for you. And then, like, I still see that it could happen though. Like, I still see him like wanting to make out and do everything, but like, shit's gonna happen for sure. You know what I mean? But then again, like, if you guys get back from the casino and he gets in, you guys get inside that house and he just starts getting all on you, then he's a man, he's making his decision, and you don't want to be like, wait, but I don't want to ruin your celibacy. So please don't take it so literal. If things are going that way and he's the one that's leading it a lot, then fine, he wants you. Go with it if you want to. He said I could spend the night. Yes, girl. Take advantage of this. I love that. That means like he feels that the date's gonna go good and that he's gonna. You've got to see like, is he a good cuddler? Like, I think that you should spend the night, even if you have to leave early. I think you should. Oh, that's weird because earlier I got the in the beginning I got the Wheel of Fortune, which is for me is distance. And I literally was gonna ask you, do you have to drive far? And 45 minutes to me is a long time to drive. To me, like you better be special if I have to drive 45 minutes to see you. I think you should just he works the next day, but he might be like, hey, just lock the door when you leave. Like, I don't think that he would be like, all right, you got to get up at 5 in the morning and leave with me. I don't know. I can't wait to find that out. I kind of feel like that's up in the air. The intimacy, you're going to do a lot of it. Like, you're going to make out. That's for sure. You're going to be I mean, even when you're gambling, you're going to, you're going to be holding each other and stuff like that. Like, it's going to just elevate as the night goes on. And if he wants to break his celibacy with you, then I would take that as a damn compliment. Yeah, PDA. He is okay with PDA. All right. Hey everybody. All right, a big compliment. Yes. Last chance to get a reading. Last chance. Let me know. You're so welcome, Wendy Dawn. That was like a private reading, legit. That was like a full private reading. And done a reading in so long that like we kind of had to like, you know? Yay! And you let me know, girl. If you go into the bathroom, send me something. Be like, it's going good. It's, blah, blah, blah. That's what I want. I want you to feel good about yourself, Smell good. Put your perfume on. Do your makeup. Like look good for yourself. He already finds you attractive. So, oh yeah, I hear him saying she cleans up well, or that's something like he's gonna give you a compliment to like, date night attire look is different than work day look. You know what I mean? And yes. Okay. Big baggy work clothes. Exactly. He's only seen you in work clothes. So do it up. Make sure that you wear more form-fitting clothing. Good. Look good. Hi, Real. How are you? You missed. I've been on for an hour and a half. Last chance for questions. Oh, Wendy Dawn, don't go yet. Let me pull you a couple of these romance angel cards. Yes. Crystal Dawn and Wendy Dawn. Me and Wendy Dawn have such a connection. I swear. We're like long lost sisters. All right. Spirit. Depends what the question is. So send me your question first. And I'll let you know. All right. Here we go. Okay, it says this could be the one. And then underneath it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. We had to have been in a past life. Oh, I so believe in that. Let me pull one more, and then I'm going to say goodnight. I have to do a reading outside of here. Yeah, this says very soon. Boy, I think, boy, put it in quick. Very soon. It says clearly, I will wait, but you got to put it in now. No, I don't know if it's just a guy thing. He does this all the time. Sorry, I snorted. He does this every time. I'm like, last call. And then at the very last thing, you'll be like, wait. Okay, it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, which that is just confirmation. All right, sounds good. So that is just confirmation that you decided on the right partner. Right? Literally last call. I've said it forever. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Joke's on everyone else. No, I'm kidding. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, which is what you already did. You decided to just be friends with the other option. You're focusing on Sal right now. You're giving Sal a chance. But please, any red flags, I want you to imagine that it's a whole wall of red. Run from anything that you see. But you've known him, so I like that. I like that you've known him. That's huge. All right. I'll do reels, but I'm going to go take a quick break. So I'll be right back. Did you send me your Andrew, send me your question, honey. I see you doing it. All right. Okay, Wendy Dawn. I know you've had a long day, so I know you're gonna get off. It's already late for me. Love you. See you later. Heart. This is why I didn't want you to feel like you should have rushed to birth her, but I think it was in your best interest because I always felt like she's lagging because you're so patient. And so the fact that you cut her off in person and you were cold, that was what she needed to change. So, okay, after I come back from my quick break, we will do that question. But I knew she'd be back. What's going on with you? Okay, stop messaging me. I'm going back. So get online and see I'm here. All right, Real, where are you at? I'm gonna start your reading. Let me get your question. Say you're here. Say you're here. Hi. Okay. I gotta go back because we were texting. Let me find your question. Okay, I found it. So, Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you so much for Windy Dawn's. That was like a reading, like a private reading. That was nice. It was good. Good as gold. All right. Nobody will get that. If anybody gets that, they get a free yes or no question. There's only 2 people watching, but if anybody gets that, good as gold, you get a free yes or no question. I'm so weird. All right. Thank you for hers. And now we're going to have a new energy come in, Real/Andrew. His question is about Lee. So, Lee, please come forward. You and my aunt knew she'd be back. And is your aunt a Leo or a Cancer? I think you said she was your sign, right? Cancer. My birthday's on Monday, guys. Y'all better come in because she's a Scorpio. That's when you said you had 2 favorite Scorpios. I remember. I love girl Scorpios. All right, here we go. So, Jeremiah and Samantha, the question is, so Lee, please come forward. I need you to let your guard down. I need you to let me. We talked about this in Windy Dawn's reading. Just showing that, like, I start in their mind, right? Easily. I'm in their mind. I read their energy. I then go down to their throat chakra. If they are a person who is very guarded, they will do everything they can to not let me go through their throat chakra down to their heart chakra. But I'm very fucking good at what I do, and therefore I have my ways. Okay? Then from there, I get to the soul. With Lee, I've not gotten to her soul yet. I think I've seen her heart here and there, but I do think she puts pretty good guard up. So let's get into her mind at least. So, what is making Lee now want to come and fix things? She didn't tell me directly, but her actions is asking me how I can show up better, etc. And she's actually listening this time. All right. So, final question before I start. What is making Lee now want to fix things? All right. 10 minutes on the clock. All right. Started it now. Lee, I'm asking you, if you do not give me what I need, Spirit is here. Spirit can get through and get the answer. So, Lee, I'm asking you, though, directly. What is making you... Oh, I have the chills. So if this was said to her, like, if she didn't know it was coming, and, like, in the 3D, you asked her this question, she would be like, oh, like, she's got it. It gave her chills. That's why I have it, because I'm inside her body. Okay? Makes sense? Here we go. what is the reason? What is the main factor that you're coming in now? When he broke up with you, he ended it. He said why he ended it. You got upset. He blocked you. He deleted your number or something like that. Maybe he didn't block you. I think he just deleted you. You sent him a message, and now you're doing more. So the question is why? Why now? Okay, if I do close my eyes, it's because I'm trying to see if she gives me anything, such as a vision or audio. Okay, so the first card out is good. Is good because the meaning for the Ace of Swords is that she's ready to come clean. She's ready to give you the truth and communicating her truth. Okay, so let's see. All right. Ooh. All right. So then it goes to Two of Swords, to the Ten of Swords, to the Six of Cups, to the Cancer. All right, the Chariot. That's you, though. So the truth is, when you ended it, you caught her for, like, whether she acted like it or not. I think she was very defensive, tried to act like she definitely didn't see it coming. And so that's what this is. Like, she didn't see it coming, the ending. All right. And the fact that you ended it and she is now your ex, and then this is going to be you, right? Like, this card, of course, the Chariot is about moving forward, but I think that this is just finishing the sentence with Andrew, right? Now I'm his ex. How did that make me feel? The Five of Cups, right? Like, very disappointed, upset, grief. Um, but I always call this the crying over cold milk. No, spilt milk, because she's focused on the fact that you ended things and that these three cups are knocked over. But she's not looking at the time to these other two cups right here that are still full. So even though you did cut things off, like, yeah, see, she saw you as the king. She saw you in a different light. She sees you in a different light. The King of Wands can be two different things: an ego-stricken, um, not confident. What's the other word? Cocky. It's the opposite. So this is somebody. This is you being assertive, making a decision at the time to end things based on her lack of getting closer to you and all the things. So she felt like, where did that confidence come from? I thought that he was all about me and nobody but me, and that this day would never come. So it's like she finally, after the anger, after the even when I said, like, oh, she's gonna be like, ooh, disrespected, was exactly to be, you were like, hell no. So now looking back, she's like, once again, like, remember when I don't remember what words I used, but I said that it was like, oh, she thought it was kind of hot. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking back now going like, damn, that took a lot of courage. It took a lot of courage because I know how much he feels about me. I know that he cares about me. I know that he loves me. Like, and I know that he wouldn't have stayed for 13 plus months and, like, is still, like, being okay with me to, like, try to be friends. And, like, that is something that, like, she kind of felt that you were soft. I hate to say that, I'm sorry. And it's based on you being openly emotional or sensitive, and her confusing that with, like, um she didn't think that a confident guy could also be able to express his emotions. I think she just never dated anybody like you, and she didn't realize how good she had it until, recently. And so now she's seeing that, like, you had the balls to end it with her, and, like, she's got to respect that. Um, she said, now that we're friends, hopefully she can show up for me the way I want her to. Haha. She did tell me that today. She never dated someone like me. Well, damn, she's coming and saying the same thing in this reading. All right, let's pull some more cards. So look, now what she wants is to start the communication, getting more and more communication. I'm telling you, she has a jealous streak. We, most women do. We're territorial. We're a little jealous. Now that you are technically single, she wants to get back in there. She wants you to remember how much you feel about her. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm telling you, even with this, even though Lee is a very beautiful woman, she is jealous. She knows that you're an attractive guy. You're able to express feelings. You want something real. And if she knows about the other girl, I actually, not to be mean to Lee, but I think that serves her right. I think that she needs to know that you are open um, to other options if Lee isn't going to be able to figure this relationship thing out. All right. That you invested a lot of time. And yep, look. So now she's like, when I had him, I didn't value him the way that I should have. And then when he cut me off coldly, like just cut me off and walked away and took the risk that we would never speak again, like it like made me find respect for him, in return made me more attractive to him. Does that make sense? She told me that she gave some other guy her number in the gym when she was asked and decided that she didn't want this. So she told him that. So I rate good for you. So in return, I told her about this other girl too. Good. Yep. She could play at that game. She can play at that game. But it looks like now she does want a relationship. Please do not interrupt other people's readings. And put you in timeout. Like, you could post something in the chat while somebody's getting a reading, but to do it 5 times until I stopped you, that's not gonna go down in my channel. You need to be respectful to people that are paying their hard-earned money to receive their readings. If you need to be patient, especially if you want to get one for free. I was gonna handle it myself. I knew it. I knew you were, but I didn't want you. Ah! Time ran out. Do you want to continue? It's $10 more, you know that. Do you want to continue? Do you want more detail? All right. You could just send the $10 when we're done. All right. I'm sorry about that. Let's start. I'll give you 6 minutes instead of 5 because I had to talk to that person. Okay. I knew you were going to. I could feel it. I feel like you were about to do it. And I was just like, I don't want to, he shouldn't have to. He's getting a reading right now. All right. So she's communicating because, like, she's starting to see like how good she had it with you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Thank you. I got it. Thank you so much. All right, let's pull some more cards. Lee, why now? I don't know why she's saying this word. It's not that she's desperate, but this is her own word. She goes, I feel desperate. Like, I feel like I'm acting desperate, but I don't want to come off that way. I just don't want, like, she realized that, like, you went and you were like, you cut her off and you were open to meeting somebody else. You did. You were in communication with that girl. You told her about it. And in her mind, she doesn't think that that would ever happen. So the fact that all these things you've done, it, she's saying, like, now I see him as more of a man. Please do not take that as how I feel about you. I feel that you are genuine, that you are somebody that should be very respected and very heard, for what they want in a relationship and how much you give. And I think that, like, she is a little immature. And I did hear that from a psychiatrist on TV, that, like, she hasn't yet had her own self discovery. So she is going to be a little messy. She is going to be a little, yeah. I told her that I'm not one of her exes. Exactly. I have self respect, and I don't know how her exes still reach out to her. Said that could never be me. I was surprised that she reached out multiple times. Exactly. So that's what that's showing, is like she's almost acting desperate and she knows it, but she's not going to admit that. But like in her own mind, she's like, yeah, I want him back. So I'm reaching out and I'm trying, to be whatever he wants me to be, so that in the long run we end up back together. I know now I need to change because, like, I didn't make it easy for him, and I didn't fully give him what he was giving me. You know what I mean? So look at these two cards. This is amazing. This For these two cards to come out together, it makes so much sense. The Emperor to the King of Cups. Okay, so you are coming out as a combination. So a combination of the King of Cups. King of Cups. He loves. He's emotional, but he's a little selfish, because all men are and all people are. He's a little selfish, but for his own reasons. And then you've got the Emperor, who everybody thinks is an asshole. I do not. I see that he's on the top of the chain and that he demands respect. He demands, to live his life with integrity, and that he demands respect. And in that, I love this combo. I've never even seen it come out ever. So I love that. That's how she's viewing you now. But look at this. It is bothering her. She is being burdened that you right now are considered single. The Nine of Cups for me is my single card, my bachelor or bachelorette card. So how she feels is she doesn't feel steady, right? She feels like you're still able to date if you wanted to, right? If you want to. It happened way quicker than I expected it. We both thought maybe December. Yeah. Yeah. Look, and as you say that, the Three of Hearts, like she finally, it's like she's going to become a better partner by this heartache, because she needed, yes, her pride was finally stripped away. Yes. The fact that You were bold. You drove your ass over there. You said it to her face. You were ice cold. You deleted her. She got back in the car. She said, delete my number. You said, I already did. All of that was like, she never could have dreamt that that would have happened. So now it's like, it's not only that she doesn't want you to like find somebody else. I do think that she wants to be with you, but she also has to know that like you need to keep putting your foot down, that like realistically, until she has truly shown a change and she keeps the change, right? We don't want somebody who's going to change for us. We want them to change for themselves, so they change, so they stay that way for their life, so that then that is the type of person you want to be with. Not like, oh no, you broke up with me, so now I need to change. Like, no. She did have a nightmare, and I think it was that. Really? Time's up. That was a good reading. It was a good reading. Let me pull you some romance angel cards. And look, this was the last card that came out. The strength card. Okay, the strength card is that you had the courage, that you held back, that you didn't make it dramatized, that you delivered that breakup flawlessly. And I know that you felt like you didn't think about it, and I feel bad. I feel bad. Please don't ever take like my advice and like go run with it. Like it's always your decision at the end of the day. So I feel really bad if you felt like my advice was to do that and then you kind of like, I'm sorry if, because I do sometimes play the role of like, I've known you for so long and I'm so much older and wiser than you, and I've lived my life and I've experienced so much. And then I also feel like I'm like a dating coach, and I feel like I'm a psychic, and I feel like I'm your friend. So it's just a lot. I felt bad, but I knew I had to do it. I'd be stupid if I stayed in that situation. Exactly. The only way you're going to get an elevated relationship with her ever again is by staying neutral right now, not going, one way or the other. Right now though, you guys should not be exclusive. See, here I go with the advice, but I do this to everybody. I don't think you guys should be dating right now. I think she should be showing you, like, I'm doing this for me, so I stay this way, instead of for you, so you don't leave me. We do have a talk pending, but I don't know when. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Should be sometime this week. Let me know. Keep me updated. All right, good night.